The 48th Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship came to a fitting crescendo on Friday, 25th of November 2016 at the Molade Okoya Thomas Sports Hall of the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. The event, which was organized in conjunction with the Lagos State Table Tennis Association, was attended by sports-loving Nigerians from all walks of life. Those in attendance include the chairman of the occasion, a pharmacist of note and former Minister of Health, Prince Julius Adeluyi Adelusi, who is the founder and chairman of the Julie Pharmacy PLC, the first indigenous company quoted on the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The special guest of honor at the event was Sir Kessington Adebutu, CON, who is the incumbent Asoju of Lagos. Mr. Rotimi Edu, president of the Lagos Lawn Tennis Club. The Lagos State government was fully involved in the event. The closing ceremony and finals of the 48th Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship began with the presentation of competitors, team officials and umpires. This was followed by the chairman's opening remark. In it, he congratulated, albeit posthumously, the founder of the competition, Sir Molade Okoya Thomas, who single-handedly sponsored the tournament for close to 50 years, making it the single longest-running privately sponsored table tennis championship. Prince Julius Adeluyi Adelusi commended the children of the late sports colossus for keeping the spirit of the competition alive.
Chief Okoya Thomas was somebody who had class. Money does not buy class. He had class. He had the panache. He had the persona that would make anybody appreciate him. Chief Okoya Thomas was a man of character. He respected himself, he respected others, and he took responsibility for his actions. Very few leaders have that. I wish Nigeria at the leadership level we have men of character as our late friend had.
All other speakers at the event spoke in these light, giving a pat on the back to the children of late Sir Molade Okoya Thomas, OFR, while urging the Lagos State government to continue to support the yearly championship, which is considered a veritable platform to groom, nurture, discover, and develop talents in the game of table tennis. The first highlight of the event was the presentation of prizes to those who won in the various categories in the competition decided earlier. The stage was now set for the spectators to have a feel of top-class table tennis action with the women's single finals. The two combatants, who seemed to have a sizable number of supporters, were urged on with a lot of applause. They both reached out for the very top of their experience to outwit each other. The spectators were the better for it, as the competition brought out top-grade actions. However, at the end, the better side won. The presentation of the trophy to the winner of the women's single final of the 48th Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship was done amidst deafening applause from her teaming supporters. As it has always been yearly, the men's singles finals is seen as the highest point of the championship. The atmosphere became charged by the supporters of both players, with a lot of frenzy and high-pitched competition. Quickly, they began sizing up each other to properly get the real grasp of the game, taking precautions as they go along to avoid costly mistakes that could jeopardize their chances. It was wit for wit, experience for experience, and support for support. But at the end of the day, full-scale concentration, the right decision, and the element of luck came to play to determine the person that eventually carried the day. The fans and supporters of both men did a lot to decide who carried the day in the end. That once again further stresses the point that support and supporters play a very important role in any sport. The presentation of the trophy to the winner of the men's singles finals in the 48th Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship was done amidst a lot of hailing and congratulatory catcalls from the crowd. The new king of Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship in the 48th edition was crowned. A total of 350 players took part in the 48th edition of the Asoju Table Tennis Championship. Sponsors of the 48th edition of the championship also increased prizes that winners of the competition carted away. The tournament featured the cadets, intermediate and senior categories. Aside the cash prizes, winners went home with giant trophies. Winners in the single categories of the competition got 2 miniature trophies. The Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas title of the women's table tennis competition was renamed Lady Olivet Okoya Thomas Women's Trophy in honor of the matriarch of the family. The physically challenged also have a category in which they participated, called the para category. It had the male and female categories. Veteran coaches, sports writers in the print and electronic media also took part in the Asoju Cup competition. This gives them an avenue to practice the sports they report in. See you all at the 49th edition of the Asoju Molade Okoya Thomas Table Tennis Championship next year.